Hey everybody. Hope everybody's doing well, enjoying the blessings of the Lord. I know I am. So I can't even joke with y'all. I tried to joke. I put up the little crying face emojis today to no avail. Y'all didn't bite for it. But anyway, I have to just get to it. So they offered me the job and I accepted. So I'm very happy about that. Um, they sent the offer letter. Well, they gave me a phone call. And I was excited when I saw that 312-603 telephone number. And they told me that they'd like to extend an offer, wanted to find out, if I would accept at the rate that she gave me over the phone. And given that I'd have to go into the office 4 days a week, full benefits and everything, I told her, yes, I'm more than happy to accept your offer. And so they got the formal offer letter out to me today, and I have it electronically signed, and I'm in the process of scanning it back over to them. So forgive me, my eyes are very itchy. So anyway, I can't even joke around with y'all. I can't even come on here and act like I'm about to play sad and do that. I gotcha. None of that stuff. I am completely excited about this. And just to be vague in general, they gave me, let me think about that very carefully. Uh, they gave me $15,000 more than I asked for. That's a bonus. Um, so I'll actually be making 29,000 more than I was making at my last job. See, God is good. He is good. I said in my first video that I don't believe that God was going to allow me to just be cast aside. Even when I was still looking for my jobs, I was still happy and appreciative of everything that I had and the process and everything. So everything has worked out for the good of those of us who love the Lord. So um, I'm excited. I'll be starting on the 15th of April. So that gives me an opportunity to get all of my affairs in order, to do everything that I need to do prior to starting. Hopefully, I can get my sleep regimen back in sync with what I need to do moving forward. Got my clothes already. Good to go with that. Um, we'll see about riding the bus so I can save a little money on trying to drive down there and park and everything. So I'm back on the bus. But even that's okay too, because I am 1.5 blocks away from the bus stop that I need to be at. And the bus is going to let me off 2 blocks away from my job. So there's nothing for me to complain about. There's absolutely nothing for me to complain about. So, um, God did more than I asked of him. And who would have known that having the faith to resign from a job back in August that was keeping me up at night, where people were, well, one particular person, um, or a couple of people, were attempting to run my name into the dirt, make my job next to impossible to do. Um, as a male, I was not welcomed into the Head Start family, um, but God knew better than I did. So for all of the interviews that I went on and did good on the interviews and uh, didn't get the job and stuff, I didn't get despondent. I didn't let it break me or whatever. I just still held on to my faith that God would not have me to go through all of this for me to be completely cast aside at this stage in my life with everything that I've been through. Um, so I'm glad for the the jobs that the organizations that interviewed me and didn't deem me to be the right fit for their job. I'm glad. I'm very pleased with the company that offered me a job and I accepted, and I, had a tentative start date uh, pending the background check and everything. I'm glad that they did not hire me. I would have liked to have worked there, but it wasn't meant to be. Um, and the amount of money is just so significantly more than all of these jobs that I've been applying for. That this is just an exercise of perfect faith. And I wish I could have had the opportunity, of course, to go by the car wash and see my grandfather playing checkers and everything, and just tell him what's happened with this job. He was always so happy when I would come by there to visit and stuff. Like if I was ever auditing on the south side, I would go by the church and see him. And honestly, when he'd see me driving up at 1 o'clock or 1:30 in the afternoon, he would always get worried, and he would ask me if I still have my job. I told him, yeah, I'm just on lunch. I haven't been fired and I haven't quit. So he was always happy about that. But I think it would have been amazing to um, just for them, all of them, uh, grandmother, mama, granddaddy, Uncle Malvern, all of them to um, see me in such a happy state because I've always kind of been up and down, dealing with, um, you know, issues of rejection and everything. So I feel amazing that for whatever I didn't get from my father down here, I'm getting from my father up there. So um, everything that he gives is sufficient and is right on time when he sees fit to do it. So I'm ecstatic. I am completely ecstatic, and I'm happy to have a good news update for all of those cheering for me. Um, and I'm just assuming that everybody's cheering for me. So I'm happy to be able to report that I will be back in the ranks of the working class. So um, that's my update. I hope everybody has the opportunity to experience the joy and happiness that I've experienced through this process. And the process still continues, but I am trusting that everything is going to go right the way that it's working out right now, that there won't be any hitches, that I'll wake up every morning until I get to that time on the 15th to be able to go jump on the bus and to go greet my coworkers that I've been missing for the last 10 years. I'm looking forward to, going back and seeing them. And I think it's going to be a complete pleasure at this stage of my life. So that's it. That's it. So everybody, thank you all for the prayers. God heard you and he responded accordingly. So um, you all take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other too. Bye.